Welcome to Chance Die, a World of Darkness podcast. Before we jump into this episode, we have a few reminders to share. This is created for adult audiences only. We advise listener and reader discretion for graphic depictions of violence, assault, death, trauma, existential struggle, and adult language. These themes may be a lot at some points, so if you need a breather, take a break or come back later. We would also like to mention...
Mark is not soulless and detached from humanity. Actually, that pretty well describes me.
Tristan's life is a circus, but that won't interfere with the podcast.
Gabby's not that desperate.
Francie is a little bit desperate, but she isn't very good at crafts. She sure tries, though.
Welcome to Chance Die! I'm Jessica, the storyteller.
Hi, I'm Mark, and I play Rivas McCoy.
I am Tristan, and I play Will.
I'm Gabby, and I play Rasheen.
My name's Frankie, and I play Kestrel.
Frankie.
Yes, I told
I thought
you.
it was Franny.
New name every
Fanny.
Franny.
time. I can change it.
I am going to call you Frankie from now on.
That's fine.
Where we last left off, Rivas lifted up a fucking house.
Holy shit.
Yeah, after somehow rolling 16 dice and only getting 2 successes, I managed to get 10 out of 20, so yay.
Woo! Okay, so I'd like to start with explaining how Rivas got out from under it when he finally had to let it collapse.
As in, I have to explain this?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Okay, well, I think that the thing, he holds it, holding it. People are running around. He hollers at all of them to get clear, just as, like, his knees finally buckle under him. And he's, like, literally in the Atlas stance, like on one knee, hands over his head, holding up this beam on his shoulder. And then I think what he's going to do is... Oh, man, what would work? I think after he checks to make sure that everyone is finally clear, he makes kind of one last press to get the thing off of his shoulders and runs for it, like, as the thing is dropping behind him.
Oh, yes. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to pick up a little bit after this point. Let's say that we got folks into the hospital, and you guys go back to your hotel. Is that fair to say, or is there something you want to do before that point?
Where is Mr. Crimson?
He's at the hotel.
Then we're going to the hotel.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude who brought you here, Roisin, that's where I want to go. Where is that motherfucker?
I don't know.
Let's have that conversation at the hotel. Let's assume you need to regroup and clean up. And is that okay?
All right, if it's what the group wants to do.
Also, can I get my willpower back for greed the entire time that we were in the mansion, or the whole reason that we...
You can get one. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's all I wanted.
I'm just saying, like, you guys are exhausted. You're covered in filth. It's been a long night. I think having that conversation at the hotel is probably best.
Yeah, I just make sure my bearded dude gets into the hospital, okay?
Yep.
And then I'm good to go.
Do you find out his name?
Is he conscious yet?
He is not. But his name is Adam. They know him around town.
Oh, what does he do, Adam?
Do you want to ask around and find out?
Yeah, I
The
go.
drunkard that
I
beat
go. Who is
people.
this man? He go. What he do?
He's a teacher.
Oh, nice.
He teaches 4th grade.
4th grade. Great.
Well, little shits.
I hate children, but good for you, Adam.
Okay, so you're back at the hotel. What do you want to do? This is a fairly nice room. Let's talk in character.
I'm going to check on Crimson.
I probably should apologize.
He is passed out on the floor.
Oh,
Somebody help me get him to the bed.
Yeah, I'll grab him and drag him to the bed and put him in it. And then I mean, I feel like we should do something. Well, nah, he wouldn't be in the mood to do anything prankful. So yeah, he just gets him comfortable.
I dump water on his face.
Nothing happens.
We're gonna
No!
waterboard the shit out
Now
of his
he's
name.
damp.
Guys, I was just gonna tuck
My
him in or something.
God, yeah, I was just gonna like tie his shoelaces
I
together.
have questions.
Oh, I don't think this is the time to ask questions. I think we should just let him rest. He's still breathing, isn't he?
Yep.
Just tuck him in.
Hey, Roisin, how did we get there?
Do you remember the hair that he took from you?
How could I forget?
Yeah, that was, I just had to put a little bit of my blood onto it. And it teleported you guys there, but the cost of that would, what was him passing out for a bit.
Right. So, what happened on your date with that young fella?
It was going great.
I don't think so.
Well, it was, and we were connecting on stuff, and he was just so nice. And then we took a sip of the wine and ended up in the attic.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like pretty certain it's him that did it and not someone else.
Yeah, he was saying things about like how he left for a bit, right? And I don't think he came back the same person.
It sounds to me like it came back a predator. Where is he?
I don't know. Perhaps Cecilia knows.
You guys have to remind me again. Didn't we do this dude's house?
Yeah, we went, or
We collapsed his house.
we
no,
assumed it was his house.
I'm
Oh,
not talking
no.
about the house that we destroyed. I'm talking about where did you meet him? I thought that we went to like some old dude's house and this was
No,
their son.
you met him. You met him at the cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's where they had their
And then they
date.
went to
And-
the cafe, and then
Okay, I'm confusing him with another person.
Yeah, he met me at the cafe, and then we walked to. Or no,
So
he
when
drove.
we initially met him and his grandfather at
Yeah.
the cafe.
At the cafe, not
And
their
then
house.
they
Okay.
went to the date with the cafe.
Mhm.
Nick's no grandfather.
Okay, got it. I'm tracking. Yeah. Revis is out for blood.
So I totally understand, but there's not much we can do right now, and I don't really feel comfortable risking our necks out when Blush isn't here.
Well, I don't know if we have much of a choice. We can assume that he's still around and that those people that were leaving weren't leaving of their own accord. And I don't know if he's going to stop until someone puts a stop to him.
So should we talk to Cecilia next?
I don't know if she'll know, but it's a start. Where did she go after?
She would have helped take people to the hospital, and then she kind of vanished after that. Her brother, you would have seen take her somewhere.
After she grew vines out of her everywhere in her body. Yeah.
Is it usually public knowledge where police officers live? Or
No.
is that not a thing?
That would
Okay.
be very much bad.
Yeah, it's no.
Well, but phone books are a thing, and they list people's addresses.
You
and
do
phone
know both
numbers.
of their names, yeah.
Oh yeah, we could.
Do I have a phone book?
You could easily find one, or you could Google it. I mean, I'll give you their address if you want their address. It'll
Oh.
be easy enough to find in a small town.
And they're
like
not
this.
going to be there.
I'll head that way.
To which way?
The house.
Which house?
Going with?
First.
So there's a phone book in the hotel room. You were able to find their last name is Ferris. So we're
Bueller?
Paris.
Day off.
It's a crazy day off in Chicago they had at one time.
okay. So Cody and Cecilia Ferris, they don't live together. So whose house are you going to?
Cecilia.
Okay.
Yeah, we could go there first.
And then go to the other one if need be.
So you go to Cecilia's house, and it's this really cute little cottage. It's actually near where you were pulled over. That's why she was out. She was walking to the garden. Cute little cottage, lovely, well manicured lawn with a vibrant garden in front. This one is less flowers and more like produce based. Like she grows her own food and stuff, obviously. And all the lights are out.
I knock. Ring bell.
No answer.
Okay, next house.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You go to her brother Cody's house. The lights are on. This is more of a like a duplex. Not very well maintained. Clearly a bachelor. So what do you do?
Knock, bell. Knock, knock. Let me in.
It takes a second, and then you see a disheveled looking Cody, shirtless, come to the front door. What can I do for y'all?
Cecilia.
She's not taking visitors.
Oh,
Oh,
but
we're
not.
not
No, not visitor.
Uh-huh.
I have to come in one way or another.
Cody, I'm sorry. I just, it's very important that we talk to your sister. We know that she might feel a little dreary after what she did to help all those people, but it is very important for us and for her as she does her little cutesy smile.
Manipulation, persuasion.
Yarp.
2. That'll be enough. Yeah, he'll kind of sigh and scratch the back of his head and then let you into the house. And he's gonna go put a shirt on. You see her in the living room. It's a pretty sparse living room. Not a ton of furniture, mostly just one sofa, and she's sitting there with her head in her hands. Sorry, what are y'all doing here?
So
I kind of went on a date and it didn't go too well. I was wondering if you would have any more information on that as to why I woke up in the attic of the mansion.
I did not know anything about any of that. I just know you went on a date with him. That's it.
we are looking for your ex-boyish friend.
Okay.
Cecilia, we were hanging out with you in your garden,
And you disappeared.
and we disappeared, and then you ran to the mansion. You knew where to go. So perhaps you could start talking.
Okay, but that's because Martha came and told me that Roisin had gone out with Valley, and I just wanted to make sure she was okay.
Were you able to
And-
do that before Valley?
Do what?
Your closeness with plants.
She kind of looks around. Can y'all keep that under wraps, please?
Yeah, we will. Why did you want to make sure I was okay?
He just hasn't. He hasn't been the same since.
Since you two left?
No, since he left town. I didn't leave town. I guess it's complicated, but he was just changed, okay, and it wasn't his fault, but I wanted to make sure that you were okay. That's all.
I appreciate it.
How aware are we of changelings and mages and other suits?
I mean, you know about changelings probably. You know vaguely about if you have a higher occult, then you know more.
I got a 2. I've never interacted with them, though, so I kind of assumed I didn't know about other supers.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a 4 in occult. I know general stuff. I'm gonna sit down. Can I sit down across from her, or is it next to her?
It's next to her.
Is it next to her? And I'm gonna go. Look, we get it. It's complicated on our side too. First of all, I wouldn't worry about us telling anybody anything. I mean, have you seen? She gestures to herself. This, yeah. So this man, was he able to do non-human things before he left?
No.
Were you?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Did you leave and then come back around the same time or prior to his leaving?
He was forced and I was not.
Oh. Oh.
So, do you have any idea why he was doing those things inside the house?
I still don't know what happened.
All those people who have been missing were in that house.
And by missing, she means quote unquote left town. They didn't go nowhere.
And they were
She looks devastated. Like completely rocked.
We were trapped.
As were all of them.
but they were part of the house. Their life, the force of their life was keeping the house alive as well. They were stuck in time, like on a loop. And if you break that loop, you break the magic of the house, but you also diminish what's left of their life. I don't know how he set that up. I don't know why, and I don't know where he went.
You said he was forced by his granddad?
No. When he left, he came back with his granddad.
Do you know where he left to?
I imagine Arcadia. She swallows thickly.
And I'm assuming Francie's probably the one with the most knowledge of.
I probably would be, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just where the changelings, the Fae take
Yes.
changelings and turn them into the...
Yeah.
Okay. So were you like this before Quentin came?
Yeah.
Okay.
Were you why Quentin came?
Not kinda. I mean, it's what I let in.
You let in something.
Yeah. I didn't mean to. It was an accident. I didn't know I just thought he was dazzling.
Please, now, real fast, did Quentin deal with this issue, or is that still out and about?
Is that Will asking?
Sorry, yeah. Did Quentin deal with the he that you are referring to, or is that figure still out and about?
He dealt with him.
That's not a problem.
All right. So, do you know where that man might have gone?
I don't know. I know he always used to be real good at like tinkering with stuff. Like he would take things apart and put them back together and
Like clocks.
yeah.
Did he build the clock tower?
She furrows her brow. I don't know. I think it's been there as long as I can.
In order to
remember.
move through the levels, we had to break a clock, which killed a set number of people.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not like the rest of them survived the building.
But if he built this same clock in this town, he might try to do what he did in the house on a larger scale in order for us to escape.
What do you mean?
When we were in the house, each room that had people had a clock set to a number. If there were 2 people in the room, it was set to 2 o'clock.
Okay, but what does that have to do with us out here?
I don't know. I'm theorizing, but that clock there might be doing something of the same sort.
Are you trying to say that he's trying to replicate one of the rooms in the mansion to the entire town?
Possibly. It's a thought, but I don't know how true it is. That would be really powerful, though. But if he did build that clock, or you said it's been here before that?
I don't know. It's been here as long as I can remember. I think it's a little foggy.
If that's true, there might be other people in the clock tower.
I'm betting that's where we might be able to find him.
We're not asking you to come help us, of course, but if you feel the need, you know where to find us, right?
I mean, this is my fault, so I'm...
How?
fallen in love.
Did you tell him about yourself and that led him to wanting it?
I don't know.
Thank you,
Wait.
Cecilia.
Wait, are you telling me his actions are because of your love? Or his actions are because of his love?
Are you talking about Valley?
Yeah.
I didn't love Valley.
You keep saying that this is your fault, but not really giving an explanation for how that might be that makes any real sense to me.
There was a man that I met that overcame all of my senses, that was like, I thought he would be the last person I would ever love. That's so stupid now. I let him in here and kept my eyes closed to what he was doing, and it's my fault that Valley is the way that he is now because of that.
Did Valley get rid of him?
Quentin got rid of him.
Wait, if this man is so... I've never met this Quentin before. What happened? How did he get rid of this man that was able to overwhelm your senses or do whatever he was doing to the town?
I don't know.
It's Tristan going, is Quentin like super cool?
Tell me how good my character is doing.
Super cool and play by play.
Yeah, I bet
He's
it's-
like the sexiest man.
The sexiest, baldest man alive. All right. I think that I don't know, maybe we'll figure it out as we go, but we have to find Valley.
Yeah, okay. I can help. I'm happy to go to the clock tower with you.
Oh, you don't need to do that, I don't think.
Have you rested enough that you're up for it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And you hear from behind you in the bedroom doorway, she's not going anywhere.
That's
Without you?
funny.
No, this is too dangerous. I'm not putting her out there. She just did God knows what in front of God knows how many people. She's got a walking target on her back. Like, she just said it was all her fault in front of almost the entire town. I'm not doing that.
Cody, this is your sister. She's a strong, independent woman, and she can do as she pleases, can't she? Can I roll a...
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Would that be expression or intimidation or persuasion?
However you want to play it.
I'm expressing my feelings.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm golden, I think. 4.
He kind of clenches his jaw and moves his tongue around his cheek.
Now, if you want to come with us, We will not hesitate to invite you along, but she's coming with us, I'm afraid. Right, Cecilia?
Yeah. I can't. I've got to call. People are freaking out. I've got to do my job. But if something happens to her, will you take responsibility and protect her?
Consider it done.
All right.
Now, for the boy, I can't say the same.
I don't give two shits about anybody else.
All right.
I'm going
Taking that
to the
weight off my
clock tower.
shoulders and putting it on himself.
Okay, so you are heading to the clock tower. Is there anything that you want to do before you get to that point?
Well, I'm down 3 health and 3 pyros, so
You want to recharge a bit?
yeah, I don't know. I guess I should probably like medicine check myself. Maybe try to set my ankle, see what's happened there. Can I do like a medical and try to get some points back? Okay.
Oh yeah, your ankle's broken.
I have a few
Well,
questions.
it's something.
We can edit this out. But with the Cecilia thing, so she was a or she's a changeling.
She wasn't originally a changeling.
She fell in love with this
yeah.
guy.
She fell in love with
The
a true fae.
and
A
then she
true fae.
invited it back over.
He made her a changeling, and she invited him into her home, and then he
which
made
is a fucking uh-oh.
and then he made Valley a changeling. I'm guessing that Valley was causing some shit of like, that's my girl Cecilia.
Yep.
And so he took him
And so
away
he
to
was like-
get him out of the picture.
Okay, fuck you,
Okay,
Valley.
you can't wait. He took him, which he
The
him
true fae
True
took
Fae
Valley.
took Valley. Made him a changeling because Valley
sent him to Arcadia.
beat a
Yep.
bitch.
Yeah.
So
That
then
way
is the,
he could have Cecilia and Valley wasn't getting in his way for whatever the fuck he was doing in the town.
And then Quentin came in, kicked out a True Fae, which still we don't know how we did that.
No fucking clue.
Well,
we did
also,
it in the game.
she
but
says that Valley left and came back with his granddad.
Yep.
So who
I don't know who the fuck his granddad
We haven't figured
Yeah.
that out yet.
makes me kind of nervous that the granddad might be masquerading.
or the true fae.
That's fine. I'll rip his head off.
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we hop back into it?
Did you med check yourself?
Yep, I got 1 success.
That's enough to set it.
I believe I get 1 hit point back. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do we get pyros back?
Isn't it dawn?
Dawn, yeah.
Dawn, you
Oh.
get 1. You get 1 by doing other shit. It's not
So-
dawn yet. It's only like 5 in the morning.
Basically
Dawn will be
dawn.
happening.
can
in
wait
an
until
hour.
No,
dawn.
the thing collapsed at 4,
Yep.
which
There were a
means
bunch-
that it took probably hours to get people out, get back to the apartment, come back and talk to her.
Yeah, if you want to do dawn, yeah, absolutely.
Sun's out, guns out.
So guns out.
Just out of curiosity, why were those people all out if it was 4 a.m.?
Because they heard a huge cacophonous crash.
Yeah, it was real loud.
Oh, you're saying they were in their houses and like came out? Okay.
Yeah.
I got
Also,
you.
that
They were,
bell
like, at the
kept
garden.
ringing throughout all night.
Yes, it did.
They're like, what the fuck is going on?
Dong. Okay. So now you're going to the clock tower. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. So you head to the clock tower. Cecilia is being incredibly quiet. The town there's like a lot of people out and about. They're still trying to rescue people from the collapsed building. Like there's a lot of shit going on. But not a lot of attention being paid to you if you go to the clock tower right next to the manor. So,
Yep. Assuming the door is probably locked,
yes.
I would like to crack my knuckles and try to do some lock picking.
And step aside and let Revis kick it
I was
down.
about to knock.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, if we want to be a little stealthy with this.
Knock, knock,
Yeah.
let me in.
Larceny, dexterity.
God damn it, we're already fucked. Oh, 8.
Hey, yep.
On a chance die.
You open it up, and all of you, when the door pops open, you can hear the ticking of a clock, and it feels like it's resonating in your breastbone.
I don't like that.
Tick, tock, tick,
I'm assuming it's the
tock, tick, tock.
spiral staircase type
Yes,
thing.
it is.
Do I see anything along the way so far?
You see some things on the wall.
What things?
you'll have to go up the stairs to see, but there are pictures on the wall.
Of you.
I'm starting my way up those stairs.
Okay. Everyone go up the stairs?
Yep.
Stealthily.
Do you leave the door open?
Close it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. When you close the door, that ticking in your breastbone gets heavier and louder, and it becomes almost a thud. You can no longer differentiate your heartbeat from the ticking of this clock up above you. You start to see gears and stuff all along. So as you walk up the stairs, the plaster, like along the walls, kind of fades into what look like these giant gears held behind glass, and they're twitching and moving in sync to the tick-tock rhythm in your chest. And as you continue to go up, you notice that there are pictures of Valley on the wall. And it's him as a kid, and then as a teen, and then him as you saw him in the cafe, all through the span of his life. And they stop. Do you keep climbing?
Is there anything like at this level that's of note?
There's no ledge here. It's all just a spiral staircase with things along the wall.
Do the pictures come off the wall?
They do.
Anything like behind it, in the frame?
Nope.
Put it back on the wall.
The frames, when you pick it up, you notice are made of pieces of clock. So like the bottom is a long minute hand, and then gears go up the side, and the glass over it has numbers painted on it.
I don't know if you noticed this, but I think this guy likes clocks.
Really? Oh, interesting.
Then I go up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay,
Keep
so
on track.
you all, what order are you in? Just out of curiosity.
I'm first.
I'll go second then.
I closed the door, so I'm assuming I'm probably last.
Okay. All right. When you get to the top, you have trouble hearing each other because it's so deafening in here. So when you talk, you're going to have to either scream away from your mic, of course, or try and pantomime things and describe what you're pantomiming because it's just so. So above you are gears and rods and things attached. And there is a clock face that you see backwards because, of course, it's facing out with Roman numerals and cream-colored light flooding through it. But the thing that stands out the most is what's standing in silhouette in front of the clock face, which is an old, withered man.
Does he look familiar?
Huh.
Orvall.
Out of game. Who is that?
The grandfather.
So he's the grandfather.
Valley's
Hear me out.
grandfather.
Hypothetically, Valley aged there, and Valley is the true Fae, and Orville is who Valley was.
What are you saying to me right now?
Crazy theory.
That was
well,
that
I-
was confusing. Say it again.
I would say that Valley is still a changeling, but the young one is the fetch.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, you think
So,
he aged there?
I thought, I'm probably not true at all that old Orville is Valley, and the young Valley is either the true Fae or the fetch.
Oh, what's a
But
fetch?
that's probably so. A fetch is when you get taken. So
They put a replacement?
people don't look. They'll put a replacement that is completely under their.
I've heard about that.
So, but
Read a book about it once.
how true that is, I don't know.
Okay.
I like it.
So Orville kind of like inclines his head at you as you climb up the stairs to the floor, to the landing. Well, this is a surprise.
Can we hear him over
Is
the
it?
noise?
Yes, absolutely you can. His voice sounds like the grinding of gears.
He says that. I have to yell, right?
Oh, yes.
Is it really?
No.
Oh.
You collapsed my dollhouse.
Oh, that was your dollhouse.
I am the doll maker.
That's a silly title for a silly man.
Yeah, you're a grown man. You're a
Oh, I
granddad
forgot
almost.
to yell that.
You're making dolls?
Redoing that. Doll maker. Well, it's a silly title for silly man.
He will look at you all and then snap his fingers, and the ticking and everything stops. What can I do for you all now?
Yeah, I feel like I'm resisting every impulse to just charge him and cave his skull in. Do y'all want to talk to him?
Yes, please.
I'm talking
Okay.
for a second, yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll be a
Revis
team player.
clutches his kettlebell
Yeah.
and grits his teeth.
And B's a team player.
Hold it. So, what are you doing?
Sorry. What you doing?
Oh, this evening, are you free? I think it's my
I'm
time
gonna
for a
start
date.
sneaky.
You had me fooled for a while, Roisin. You really did. I thought you were human. I did until I brought you back and realized that you weren't. That cough is in character, by the way.
You thought I was human?
Yeah.
Guys, did you hear that?
I'm proud of you. I've never
you.
been that good.
So the valley here is just another doll,
In a manner of speaking, yeah.
and the real one is in Arcadia.
No. Are you Valley?
I am indeed, or what's left of him.
I fucking got it,
You got it.
All right, I'm satisfied. All right.
God,
we're
I
good.
think I prefer the doll. more
You
than
don't look
you.
good for your age.
Oh, no, not at all.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem I was finding myself in. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Were you wanting to use those people to add to your age?
No, I was wanting to save those people
Save them from what?
from becoming like me or like you or like any of y'all.
But
You were wanting to stop them from dying?
I was wanting to stop them. Humans are. He gets almost a religious fervor across his face.
oh, don't like that.
Humans are fragile, beautiful beings who are perfect in all their imperfections. And sooner or later, whether by age or decay or forces that are far more powerful than they are, they get ruined and destroyed and aged. And he starts to like hyperventilate and get worked up. And then So yeah, I was trying to save them.
Okay, two things. First off, none of those people down there could ever be me. And they cannot be created to be me. I was created to be this. Second of all, those people are not living. You took away their lives. They were not living. They're brushing their hair or out on the balcony looking at the moon. I had the chance to look one in the eye, and he cried. He was crying towards me, begging to be released. You took their lives. You took the one thing that they had control over. What you doing is not helping.
You did the very thing you're upset against.
I'm keeping them human.
But
You took away the thing that did make them human.
Well, there are some bugs to be worked out, but you just got to tinker with things until it fits just right. You've just got to tinker with things.
Wait, so you think that by preserving them in the state that they're in, they'll stay human?
They will.
they're
That's
not
the whole point.
even in their own bodies. Do you?
They are eventually. I've just got to get through, and then I put them back in their bodies. And granted, for a while there's a limited range of motion, but I know I could get there. I could figure it out.
But you have to take away pieces.
Yes, but
If
they're
They
still
have to be
human.
part of the clock.
if I pulled the hands off the clock and it didn't show what time it was anymore, would that still be a good clock?
Are you saying that people who are missing limbs or pieces are less than people?
If I ripped out all the gears, nothing ran anymore. It just sat there and it looked like a clock.
But would still be a clock that could be fixed. Once a clock becomes something else, that's a whole other story. Maybe someday I could get back to being human, but for now, I want to be selfless and try and preserve the people in this town as best as I can before he comes back.
Is this really the only way to help them? Is there any other way that if like somebody was had a disease in them, like you could put a timer on that or something? No, this is the only way. Wait, till who comes back?
How do you know he's coming back?
I'm still here.
What's going to happen when he comes back?
I don't know. But if I keep everybody safe, then they stay human. And he doesn't want them anymore. If he can't turn them.
But they're not human.
Yeah, they are. You don't even know. What do you know about it?
I know more about being human than you do now.
I still have a soul. You're an empty husk.
Oh, I thought that it was still a clock without the inside.
You'll never understand because you're not human and you'll never be human.
But I was. I know what it's like to be ripped apart and put back together as something different.
Something lesser.
If that's what you think, then okay.
Y'all are more dolls than anything in that house.
You said I tricked you. You thought I was human?
Yeah.
You didn't know I didn't have a soul?
No.
But you still thought I was human. By the way I acted, by the way I talked. That's all I needed to know. So I thank you for that. Revis, is there anything you wanted to say? Or do you?
Remind me again, Jessica. Earlier, he had a quote that I was going to respond to. Something about what he was created for or what humans were created for. What exactly did you say?
Sorry, I don't remember.
Oh, shit.
Damn it, Mark.
Were you
You
going
should
to do
remember
a
this
cool
badass
one-liner?
Yeah. Oh, man. No idea at all. They were humans were created for, what I was created for. No? Man. All right. Well, it won't be as cool of a line then.
Sorry, I don't know.
Man, I don't get very many
You could
zingers.
go, TikTok, bitch! Punch him.
I'll take your time. Time is up.
All right. So, doll maker. Yeah. You think this is what you were created for? Turn people into whatever this is to keep them human?
This is what I'm choosing to do with my power.
Let me show you what I choose to do with my power. Shall we roll initiative?
Yep, sure.
What is Cecilia doing this whole time?
I think she... that's a good question.
She's just hanging back.
She's hanging back because I didn't want her to get in the way of your talk. But she is, if you turn and look for her, she's in the doorway. And she is, braced up in the frame.
Yep. Okay.
You think she's on his side?
No, I think she's getting ready to bring the tower down. Or try to.
Oh,
Or stop the gears from turning.
I rolled a 15.
Did you roll a 10?
was so clear.
And 9. Sorry.
Okay, so what did y'all roll? Tell me what you rolled.
I only rolled an 8.
15.
7.
11.
All right. Wait, Gabby, what'd you get?
7.
So you're last.
Sweet.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got an 8. I'm like racking my brain for how can I argue that this is a surprise attack? There's nothing surprising about
Yeah,
this.
you definitely said.
You set it up.
Let me show you what I can do with my power.
I
Does a
charged him
tap dance.
quickly in my old man legs.
My widow old man legs. Sorry, guys.
Okay. Ready?
Wait,
Francie is first.
Oh, hi, guys. Is there anything else in the room besides big old window and this man?
Tools.
Oh.
Tools. But that's really it. Little tools, little gears, that kind of thing. But
No
that's
other clocks.
no clocks.
Okay. And the face of the clock, is that mainly glass?
Yep.
Picking up a hammer,
Mm-hmm.
throwing it through the glass of the clock.
Okay.
I'm gonna break his clock. I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but I have a thing now for breaking clocks.
Roll for throwing items. It's dexterity athletics.
Three.
That's pretty good. So you throw it and it goes through the glass of the clock face and you hear that same jarring bong. But this time it almost shatters your skull because you are right here.
It's gonna kill a pedestrian.
The hammer goes through and there's a little boy.
Oh.
I should have thrown it at this guy, but I was like,
That dude just
I'm
stood
gonna
up
break
and
the
was
clock.
cheering that he got out of the and he's dead.
Tristan, your turn.
Oh.
What does Will do?
Are there longer pipes, longer wrenches here?
There be wrenches, sure.
There be
There be
wenches.
wenches.
There be wenches.
The clock is still turning, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna shove this like between some gears that are moving to try to stop it and have it, like, even if it doesn't work immediately, have it break. I'm gonna be shoving shit trying to loosen gears and make his clock hollow.
I'm
So
gonna hollow your
I'm gonna
clock.
hollow out his
so
clock.
Francie, what if I looked you in the eyes while I said
the
that?
house with the cock in its balls.
Okay, so you jam a wrench up there trying to destroy. All right. Give me a strength athletics check.
Might I argue for anything else?
I don't think so. Not when you're using a big heavy wrench to smash shit.
2 successes.
Yay.
Not bad, not bad. Mark, what does Revis do?
well, looking up an ability, but I don't think that I have it yet. Okay, well, Revis is going to fucking charge him. Yeah, Revis charges directly at him with kettlebell in hand.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and burn a Pyros for might, because that's what I like to do. And I'm going to go ahead and use all-out attack.
Okay.
And I think we're going to burn our willpower.
All right.
Jesus.
One after the other with this man. Somebody hold him down. Oh no.
Hold me back. Hold me back.
Rolls nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Such a good sound.
I know, right? All right. 23 dice.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
This is ridiculous.
Yes.
No, but usually he doesn't roll that well.
Gonna get
amount of
fucking
dice.
2 or something.
Oh, we're doing better than that.
Up.
Whoa.
He's got a fuck ton. Hey, don't kill her. Don't kill her bad guy in one go. She doesn't like that.
Please kill
Hey.
the bad guy in one go. I'm tired of this.
Tristan,
Okay.
remember when we had that true fae in that campaign during high school? And it was like pretty much a no-go if you wanted to fight him or something.
Yeah, fucking
And
don't
this motherfucker is swinging a kettlebell. at
Well,
a
I don't think Valley is
Oh, a
the
true
true
Valley's
fan,
not a true
but I
fae,
think he
yeah.
does have quite a lot of power.
Yeah, I forgot about
But
that.
so does Cecilia. I mean,
But
she
I
has
don't-
the entire garden.
Yeah, but the garden isn't here. This is all metal
I
clockwork.
mean, the garden's pretty fucking close by.
Okay.
9 successes.
Yes.
So here's what happens.
He dead.
Uh-oh.
You charge forward. I mean, he's not a happy camper right now. I'm assuming he's full of rage. Full. You use your kettlebell and you smash it down into his skull. And as you do, and it smashes down, you're surprised at the lack of resistance that happens.
Yeah.
And the clock tower around you, you hear that same loud, jarring gong, and all of you are kind of just stagnant for a second as you can feel the kettlebell going down with the force of gravity, and you feel small things start to kind of pelt you, and you realize it's springs, it's gears. This was not a flesh man. This is not a flesh boy.
I suppose I'm not surprised.
And he collapses in parts and pieces with a smug look on his face.
So was this a decoy, or had he been transformed entirely into
Is he the clock?
a clock?
Good question.
We'll find out.
Are we still in initiative?
No,
Oh,
you're out of initiative.
what?
Yep.
Okay.
Can we inspect the gears in him?
Sure.
Okay. I would like to see if there's any interesting thing within his innards.
Are there any of those little noise canceling buds? With his tools.
No.
Oh, okay.
Does this count as fulfilling my vice of wrath?
Sure.
Cool.
3.
Okay. What are you doing with your 3? Sorry. Looking. When you look through the pieces, there is a clock that was embedded in his chest. And there's a smear of blood with a fingerprint over it.
Okay. I take it.
Is it broken?
No.
Break it.
You want sure, and then she tosses it on the ground and like motions for Revis to
Yeah. All right.
Cecilia, thoughts?
Well, I was planning on bringing this whole tower down. So
I'm good with that, yes.
Okay. Sure. I say break it.
Break the clock. I think you can probably just drop that thing on it and it'll break it on its own.
Oh, do I need to roll her now?
No.
Oh,
You can smash it. I'll let you break a tiny little clock.
I could break a clock.
Yeah, I just thought you'd want to use your kettlebell again.
yes.
So he smashes it. And she says, okay, y'all are going to want to get down the stairs rather quickly. I can't. And she starts bleeding out of her nose.
Okay.
What about you? Are you going to meet us down there?
Yeah, I'll meet you down there.
Run. I knock his picture off the wall as I go.
And sure enough, the tower covers itself in vines. People outside that are leading the rescue efforts look over in shock as the clock tower chimes one last time before it collapses in flower petals and leaves.
Oh.
And she is out. That was a lot. She is unconscious. She is laying on the ground.
I go get her.
We need to take her back to her place. I don't think Cody would be too happy.
Yeah, I
to
don't
see-
want to see him when she's passed out.
But we'll tuck her in and
We
get
could
her
bring
some
her
water.
to the hotel. With us.
And we can have her meet Mom.
Oh my god, yes, they take a nap together.
Could you imagine Blush waking up? What the fuck?
Is there, as they're talking, is there anything around here that's standing out to it, like that should be happening or isn't happening?
Roll perception.
Does the flower garden look okay?
The garden does, yes.
Great. It's my only concern. I got no success.
1 success.
2.
I guess I'll try.
Thanks, Gabby. I have shit perception. That's really good.
Yeah, this was a 0.
Cabbage, our icon.
I guess. Oh, I can't see it.
6.
Yeah, 6.
6 successes? Holy shit.
Out of 7.
So people seem in a weird kind of fog. Like they know they should be doing this and they're doing it, but like no one's freaking out about the supernatural stuff that's necessarily happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's all kind of like dreamlike in what they're doing. There is one of the first responders that takes out a right leg and he looks down at it and he's like,
Wait, which side is that one? Right or left?
do you ask?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, is he so unconcerned now?
You got 6 perception?
Mm-hmm. Out of
It looks
7.
it looks the same as the arms and the leg she had.
You tell me that.
Yeah, Kestrel, that was pasty ass arms he had earlier.
I still have them, not with me, of course.
That leg that the man just had, it was the same like skin color.
She locks eyes on that leg. What is he doing with it?
He puts it on a stretcher.
Are there any other body parts?
No, not that you can see.
It seems like this town doesn't really care what happens in it. I'd say
No, they're under the doll.
Does
maker's
anyone
spell.
want to cause a distraction? Is he looking at the stretcher right now?
Yeah. He's treating it like a person.
Oh, got it.
look, we should go over.
FBI, here I am.
I do have my anonymity thing. It allows me to make false documents.
Yeah, I need that leg.
Yeah, let's go get you the leg.
I don't know. I'm gonna fix this.
Fix this.
I walk
mystery
up. I
man.
go. I have more of these. So can I have that one?
If you want to lead the or start the conversation, I'll follow you to help.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I just need you to distract him while I take the leg.
Oh, you want me to distract?
Can you talk to this man so I take the leg when he's not looking?
How attractive is this man?
Average.
Average.
He's a firefighter.
Oh,
You can
he a
do.
firefighter?
That's at least a 3 out of
No,
5.
I'm just kidding.
Is he a
How
firefighter?
golden is his
He is- yeah.
mustache?
Oh, fuck. That's all you had to do. Yep, now go.
Come on, if you can't seduce an average man, are you really all that?
No. Well, because I'm just trying to see how into it Roisin would be. Like, is she going to be putting up like is she going to have to fake it? Or is she going to be actually into it? Okay. Let's start this shit.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. You need to get clear, ma'am, of what's happening here.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be here. I'm part of the rescue team.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, we're heading. We're focused right now on the north part over here on the side.
Oh, perfect. Actually, I just wanted to have a quick word with you. Here, it's going to sound super weird, but your hair care routine. How do you get it so fluffy and golden under that hat all day?
I use Suave.
Suave. Any other like leave-in conditioner or anything?
No, I haven't showered.
Is he looking away?
Yes.
I'm taking that leg and I'm replacing it with a piece of wood from the house.
Roll Dex and larceny to steal this leg.
Okay.
And Gabby, roll a manipulation persuasion.
This
to
isn't
distract.
going to go well. Hey, 2 successes on a 2 pool.
Hey, that's a resounding success. I just love the image of Kestrel like sneaking up to this stretcher. One hand slowly pulls off the leg and the other one slowly puts a piece of wood in its place.
I got 1 success.
That's enough.
Okay. I was like, I could keep it rolling to make it a little bit more believable, but yeah, I just it just looks so beautiful, and I just can I touch it?
Sure.
Thank you so much. And she's gonna like kind of like use her nails to like give him like a head scratchy.
Oh, damn.
Trying to get him like to
He
make sure.
Goes erect.
He comes in his pants right then and there.
Mark's face when I said that.
Oh, wait.
Combos I never thought I'd be having with this group.
And then as soon as like she's done,
Yeah, I give you a thumbs up from behind him.
she's gonna go. Oh, it's very dry. Never mind. Bye.
You just gave this poor bastard a complex he'll carry for the rest of his life.
He's like, I'm turned on, but also sad.
Yeah,
But I'm so sad.
Give him a humiliation king or something. Sorry, buddy.
All right, so you have the leg. Where do you all go now with your unconscious changeling?
And like, hotel.
Okay, go back to the hotel.
Yes.
All right.
So you should put the limbs in the bed next to Blush.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But like spread out like a person was laying there. No, I put an arm around him.
Roshin's gonna go to Blush and like start like shaking him. Blush, Mom, I got good news. Nothing.
Nothing.
Can I slap him?
Slap him with the hand of the arm.
No, slap him with my hand.
Yeah, you can slap him, but he's not going to wake up.
Oh, okay.
He said he'd be out for a day or two.
Well, and you burn 3 hairs.
Yep.
So that's 3 days.
I was. Oh, whatever. I just really wanted to tell him that a supernatural thought I was human. Well,
I wanted to tell him I found limbs.
Okay, I think
We may have bigger fish to fry right now than telling Blush about your...
you're just jealous.
I don't think I am.
I think you are.
Well,
She says to the burn victim, yeah.
Okay, buddy. Take it a step back. I'm just trying to have fun.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Blush
Who?
on the bed.
If he wasn't in the dollhouse and it was another one of his constructs, is he even here? Or is he on the other side?
In Arcadia?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Maybe we should. Fuck! Did we bring back Cecilia? Somebody.
She's in the She's in the...
unconscious.
I put her on the couch.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
We have more room.
Tore down the manor and the cot, or the clock. What else of supernatural, I mean the garden? But what else of supernatural origin is there here?
I don't.
Because we knew he lived in this house, right? We didn't have any other address.
Kestrel, is there any way you can use your scary eyes and look to see if there's any other area of interest for changeling activity?
I mean, I can try. So I walk my little self out the door, flip on my eyeballs, and go for a little walkie.
God, just raw dogging it, just having your eyes out like that.
I mean, I'm gonna not look at people.
The people in this town didn't seem two-faced, but I'm curious if they're under the control of him already.
The only thing as you walk around, this is going to take hours.
Oh, that's fine. They're resting.
Okay. The only thing that you notice with any supernatural energy that you can see with your special eyes is the garden.
Great. I come back. No. All good.
So probably we need to wait for Cecilia to wake up to ask her if, I don't know how Arcadia works, but if she has like connections to the other side or something.
Well, I don't know. She might. I guess that wasn't... Sorry, I kicked you. That wasn't Valley. So he's out there somewhere. I just don't know where.
He's trying to make everyone stay as they are. And
Before
I'm assuming it was whoever Cecilia fell in love with comes. Now, I have a few questions in mind. A, where is he at? B, what is his plan? and see what is our timeline.
Did he even ever come back, Valley, from Arcadia?
See, I don't know. I'm sure because he said Orville Orville said he is what's left of Valley.
So what if the true Fae is keeping him in Arcadia?
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, there's not much that we can do now then without Cecilia for now.
But I don't want to have to be reliant on her.
Oh, we won't. We just need some information.
Maybe we take a rest for the night or the day, whatever time it is, and we let them rest, and one of us keeps guard, and either something comes up or someone wakes up, and we go from there.
I'll keep watch.
Should we fix up Cecilia a little bit? Like what?
Sponge bath.
No, I don't want to do that. Did you think she needs like water and like grass or dirt or something?
Oh my god, like photosynthesis.
Yeah, no, is that how
I
it
can
works?
take her outside to the sun.
No, I know. Let's bring it inside.
Let's keep her inside.
What if we take her to the garden?
Probably our best shot.
I'm taking her to the garden.
You take her to the garden?
I'm gonna rest her in some flowers.
So when you pull her in your arms, you can see as she goes limp, her pretty skin has broken capillaries of green, right? So her skin kind of looks mottled and sick, and she's got dried blood like above her lip. She looks pretty rough.
Ouchie.
You take her to the garden, and within a few seconds, those broken capillaries start to recede, and she starts to get a healthier glow, and she starts to like move her head a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Where? Hi.
Morning,
Hello.
sunshine.
You haven't been out that long, don't worry about it.
Oh, good. Is everyone okay?
Everyone, no. Us, relatively.
Cecilia, have people in this town always been neutral to that of the supernatural?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, these people did just see you make a bunch of vines, him lift a house, and they seem to not really care.
Oh, that's new.
Something of the doll maker. Does that ring a bell?
I remember the Fae. I can't say his name because that's a no. But
Does it rhyme with Maldaker?
no, the Fae that it feels weird to say my lover.
Oh,
That
you
feels
have
weird.
a lover, and she points to Roshin.
Not anymore.
Oh, had a lover.
Thank you.
Me too.
Girl power.
He mentioned a craftsman that he had called the doll maker. I don't know. Sorry. I lost my accent there for a second. Damn.
Wait, he
You
said
got
he
knocked out.
had one
Yeah.
before Valley was taken and changed.
No.
After?
Yeah.
Did he say he was ever going to come back?
Her eyes widen. I hope not. I don't.
In a hypothetical scenario, how did you invite him in last time, and how do we prevent that from happening?
He walked. He was walking. I saw him. I was gardening. He liked the flowers. He liked the plants. He made me feel special. So stupid now.
So you fell in love because you felt special?
Yeah, I guess so.
Is that how it normally works?
I think everybody wants to feel special, at least to somebody.
Valley was saying that he's trying to save the town, that his pursuit is noble.
Yeah, I heard. Like I said, it's not his fault, and I'm not trying to give him a pass on what he did. Obviously, what he did is unforgivable, and it's not okay, and he deserves to answer for his crimes. But it's not his fault that he turned out that way.
But it's your fault
Yeah.
that he turned out that way.
No, but that's the whole thing. Like, is it our fault those people are dead? When we made one decision in a line of decisions that for a while had nothing to do with us. How can you put blame on somebody?
For me, at least, it's always easier to blame myself than it is to blame other people.
Even if it's not your fault.
I don't know if that's true or not, but at least I can live my life in atonement, and that's within my control.
Well, I don't think there's any way we can ever answer whose fault it is or why things happen.
But it's this true phase. He's the one doing everything.
So it's that we have to stop.
Can you help us in this pursuit?
Of course, yeah.
Whole podcast takes a left turn. We're actually just hunting a fae now.
Fuck becoming human.
Yeah. Are you sure Valley came back? That was actually Valley?
I don't know.
Is there a way to tell a changeling apart from a fae?
Yeah, I mean, true fae are basically gods. They're so powerful.
So
they don't feel emotions like we do.
So he was. We know for certain that was not a fae.
There's something about them that's like nothing else in the world. It's like tasting sugar for the first time. Like, it is heady and glorious, and you know in the back of your brain probably that this isn't going to be good for you in the long run, but you can't help yourself. I didn't get that feeling from him.
Okay. So right now, we need to prevent this entity from happening, but we also need to stop Valley from turning everyone into dolls. Where else would Valley go besides the clock tower in the house? Any place he liked, he loved, he treasured, he wished he could have gone.
She looks down and around at the flowers in the garden and then looks back at you.
There were tunnels under the house.
Wait, he's under the ground?
Potentially.
Why does everything we have a disagreement with come from under the ground?
You don't like rabbits?
I didn't say rabbit. I said everything.
And no, I don't. I just threw away half the strawberries I harvested because they've been goddamn chewed on.
They love them.
We killed the rabbits here.
Wow.
Tell me about the rabbits, you rabbit.
Oh, God damn it.
Right. Well, Cecilia, I know you absolutely love this garden. Are you okay if we make some changes to the scenery for a little bit?
Landscaping.
Yeah.
It's the least I can do. I mean, I don't know what would happen to me if you destroyed the whole thing.
No.
So you're physically connected to the garden.
I think so.
So if we dug a hole in the garden, not trying to hurt any of the plants,
That should be okay.
that's what I'm saying. We could scour the garden, but I don't think he's up here. He had most of his machinations down there. And I'm sure if he had any sort of connection with you, he might have been leading the garden back here. Or the holes back over under the garden.
Yeah.
Do you think there might be anything under the clock tower too?
Oh,
For
we can look
sure.
there. Yeah, let's go see.
Okay.
I must have missed it. How do we know that there were tunnels?
We jumped in a treasure chest.
The basement, yeah.
Well, that was just we jumped into the basement.
It was
He
kind of
seems to like it underground.
It was.
It wasn't like a traditional basement.
She said there was dirt on the floors and like the walls were made of old stone.
Okay, great. I walk to the clock tower.
Okay.
We'll go in the clock tower.
You've still got people who are helping rescue in the rubble. No one seems to pay any mind that the clock tower has been taken down. But in the rubble of the clock tower, you do find what looks like a very well-sealed box underneath where the floor has been cracked open by the falling rubble.
I open that box.
In that box is a head.
Ah,
Whose?
wait. Does it match my arms and...
Whose?
Yes.
It looks like an old wizened man.
Does it look like the old...
It does. Orvall.
Orvall's body.
Wait
Yeah.
a second.
Wow.
Is he trying to get me to put him back? I left his arms with Mom.
And that's the end of the episode.